What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are tuning in to what we call it Cooler Talk Monday. Make sure, can everybody hear me good?
Yes, sir.
All right. I am your host. Wait a minute. Whoa. It's kind of quiet here. Hold on. We gotta do this right. Where it at?
There it is too.
Boom. There you go. Let's get it. Yeah. There you go. I'm your host, 6-Man K Styles. And to my stage left, as you already know, this is the Senator Palpatine El Presidente, Mad Mike Sports. Boy came in with the colossal squid eyes, nigga. I'm like, what the hell?
He trying to make sure everything he say has got some intensity to it.
Exactly. Yeah. Just. hey, y'all, man. We got the bottom of the screen. We got the Summer Hill Nightmare. We got the Don's Favor. The Don is in the building. What's happening, Don?
What's good, man? All I say right now, man, Domino's, y'all need to bring back the 5-for-5 deal on the pizzas.
You know what? hey, that's a free plug from Domino's. We expect that check in the mail here the next week. And we got a special guest. You haven't seen him in a while. You got my homie.
Yes, man. Get out of here. Yes.
I'm doing, man. Like, don't do the homie like that, man. Hey.
Go ahead.
I smell something. It smells fresh out the oven. No, Don, we not talking about pizza. We talking about it's your boy Fresh in the building.
Hey, what's happening, man? Fresh out the shower, laced with baby powder. You dig?
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
Fresh.
I knew somebody was gonna do that. What's good, everybody? How everybody out there doing?
Oh man, we good, man. Just make sure everybody's drinking their H2O out here, cause you talking about creeping through the window, boy, but that heat, like, nah, man, we stuck on you like dirt. Yeah, I think everybody liking that intro. Like, can you smell it? All right, man. So, hey, we got a good panel here tonight, man. You know, we can't go a whole show without the what? The real. What the hell? I'm about to say that remix sound like you got a $40 hollow over there or something. Boy, what the hell? Lord have mercy. And today's roll call, we're gonna kick it off with Bubba Gum, Smooth C78, Ghost Peppers, Lee 85, Joseph Thornton, ATL, Leo, Big Ant in the building, AFNs, Big Ant. We got another PR, Terry Ocean Boy, Bobby Boy Zone 3, Robert Ponder, Rated Baby 81. We got the therapist in the building. AFN's therapist. We got Dreddy. Let's see, who else we got? We got JB. We got the real Michael Walker in the building. E from Jones, what's going on, man? So we appreciate everybody coming in. So as the DJ of the hour, we're gonna go ahead and cut the music. All right, fellas, man, how we doing today? How y'all all doing today? One of them bullshit days for me, but we're gonna work through it. But let's get right into it, man. So, as we already know, within this past game, you pretty much heard everybody's takes as far as what they saw with this game against Cincinnati. So, tonight's theme is the offense. As we already know, what we saw was some very efficient offensive play from the first unit, because that was like the highly anticipated moment of the game. Is how is this first team offense going to look? And I want to go ahead and get y'all thoughts, man. Hey, Fresh, I'm gonna let you go ahead and kick it off. By seeing that first team offense and the concepts that they was running, how confident are you that this offense is going to take it to another level for this season?
I'm a 10 out of 10 on that. I'm a 10 out of 10 on that because we ain't even got all our players in just yet. So that's even more talent going to be added into this offense and mixed in. So, and if that was vanilla offense right there, hey, that means Arthur Smith only going to get deeper into his bag as the season begins. So that was something that was very exciting. I wasn't expecting like the little double motion and stuff. I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be vanilla. I said, oh shit. Arthur Smith found his bag. He done found the bag. Uh-oh. I was like, yeah.
All right. He just was waiting till he get all his personnel that he needed on offense.
Exactly.
Okay. So was there like out of what you saw there, was there anybody that kind of stood out to you as far as you personally, man?
Well, Matthew Bergeron. That man, hey, when I seen, I think it was a play on Twitter too. When I seen him hit his combo block and then go look for somebody else, like he literally chased somebody just to go hit their ass. I said, oh yeah, we got us one. We got us one. I said, yeah. And then one of the things that stood out to me is with Desmond Ridder. Mike had a video about quarterbacks and them not taking hits. I like that he put on film that he's willing to run the ball, but also get himself out of bounds and get down and not take unnecessary hits. That was something else I was looking for, and he did that. And our first round pick, man, he looking real dangerous right there. That's very dangerous. It's the thing that stood out to me is that translated from his college to now is the missed tackles. That was one thing I was hearing a lot about him, the missed tackles. He knows how to create missed tackles. And we seen it. His first carry, made people miss. If it wasn't for that last guy, that probably would have house call already. They probably would have took the first team offense off right after that. It was done. He almost made nobody else get a little shine. But hey, I like what I'm seeing. Mac Hollins, I definitely would love to see him around for just past this year. Like, I would definitely like to have him out there. That man he looked like he just belongs in a Falcon uniform. And I think he epitomizes what Arthur Smith wants in his receivers. So, most definitely, those are the people who really like stood out. But overall, as offense, I like their continuity already. They're showing their poise. It's just the penalties. That was the only thing I didn't like was the penalties. Other than that, they moved the ball with vanilla offense with ease. So when we really start game planning and really start putting together some plays, oh, this is gonna be lovely.
Right. All right, Don, you want to go ahead and follow that up?
All right. So I was at the game live in person Friday night, and what I really liked overall is just the O line. Like I've started 5 guys on the offensive line, man, is going to be held. Everybody can stay healthy. I think everybody's good. We know we got our Jake Matthews. Coleman, he looks, a little better from the past couple of years. Um, we know what Lidstrom is. Man's a damn dog. I really feel like he's going to be an All-Pro guard this year. Caleb McGarry still, developing into dang. um, Caleb McGarry is developing. I feel like he's going to have another impact year as well. But Matthew Bergeron, man, oh my goodness, like this is somebody I know we talked about when after we drafted him, the way he can be, and just unfortunate Hennessy went down with the injury, and it's his time. He's gonna showcase what he can do in that left guard spot, and we seen it in the game. Like Fresh just said, man, like he does his assignment, and when he finishes his assignment, he finds something else to do while the play is still, going. And that's what I love right there. You don't stop until you hear that damn whistle. As far as Bijan goes, man, the league's gonna be in trouble. I had to catch myself. I'm thinking we in the chat. The league's gonna be in trouble because it's hard to tackle him. All right. And then you add him in the mix with Tyler Algier and Patterson. Man, they're gonna get tired of hitting those boys. One person, man, I know a lot of people ain't talking about, Matt Hollings. Man, I feel like as a wide receiver too for this team, he's gonna be a huge X factor. I know we talk about Drake London, we talk about Kyle Pitts with those guys, but like there is gonna be a problem with any like DB trying to cover him. He's huge, and his wingspan is so long, and then on top of that, he's fast as hell.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think I expect big things out of him, but he played. I think in that drive on Friday night, the catch he made was like incredible. Um, and Ritter played well. Um, he didn't make any mistakes. In my opinion, yes, there was an interception, but we know what that ended up being. What it should have been. It should have been a PI call, but they didn't call it. I'm excited to see what's going to happen on this Thursday when we play against Pittsburgh, and I'll be at that game as well. Just scouting and see what we need to do. So we're just talking about the offense right now, right?
Right.
All right. I don't want to talk too much, but all right. That's all I have.
Okay. Shout out to the professor. Noah here said, if you imagine what Lidstrom and early Harvey Dahl would look like together, Bergeron is there to give us that flashback of nastiness we've waited to see.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell you telling? I mean, when like you said, when you get to the bottom of the barrel of Jamon Brown and James Carpenter, you just hoping
Oh Lord.
to get something else to go with that. PR here. He said I don't hear ESPN saying that we need a quarterback no more.
Mm.
Yeah, because that bullshit they saw on, all week. What the hell you mean?
Lord. Let's see. Let's get a couple more comments in here. Let's see what I see. Let's see. And here said Arthur Smith hadn't even opened the full playbook yet. Yeah, because fresh and Don said, you haven't seen the full capacity of the players that he's going to use. I mean, you think about it, Tyler Algier was out there only for like a snap. And you see how they used the opportunity to let Bijan Robinson get his feet wet and see the potential of the playmaking ability that he brings, while also hiding the fact that Tyler Algier has been working on that same playmaking ability as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Mad Mike, what's your take? What's your take on what the guys are saying, man? As far as what do you feel about how you feel this offense will fare in 2023 based on that game itself?
Well, I don't too talkative. I really don't have, so I'm just going to say this. Um, they look great. No, I'm just bullshitting. Y'all know I gotta go. No, see what I saw from this team. And if you guys, this is why it's very important to listen to your master. I am the master. The show guy. But no,
Show enough.
no show enough. Let me get serious. No, what I saw is watch our pre-games. Like, really pay attention to what we're saying because what I and what you guys saw was a team that was confident. I'm looking at confidence. I'm worried about the talent. Like when I saw Desmond really getting, like he was confident in what he was doing. There wasn't a lot of hesitation. There wasn't a lot of hesitation as far as Taylor Heineke or Woodside. Those guys was very confident, and that right there is a sure enough sign that your coaching is doing its job when you don't have guys that like they're hesitating, and this is why. And it's done with it. This is why you didn't. This is why we saw today that Frank Darby was cut. This is why we saw Michael Walker. Anybody that's still hesitating, your ass is grass. Okay, they're not playing that. You either get with the program quick, fast, and hurry, or you out of here. And that right there is the sign of a great coach. When you saw teams and players just not hesitating, you saw Josh Ali, Xavier Malone. So I don't want to hear this bullshit about Frank Darby. He's just he's only been in the league. He never really had a chance. Man, shut that shit up. All right, this man been in the league for 3 years. We see rookies come in the damn league after what 3, 4, 5 games and they look good. We seen Chris Olave, he came in the league looking real good. So I don't want to hear excuses. Tom Brady, when he got his shot, he did a great job. We saw with Desmond Ritter, we saw with Peyton Manning, we saw with Eli Manning, we saw with Matt Ryan. So there are cases where players get it quickly. Not all players get it quickly as far as the year is concerned, but when you going in at year 3 and you're still hesitating and we still trying to figure out what you are, it's over.
But
All right.
people sit there and say, well, he's a 6th round pick or whatever. Okay, but guess what? Like you had guys like Lamne Zaccheaus and you had guys like Russell Gage that were late round picks too, and they picked it up in their first season.
Mm-hmm.
I think Xavier Malone went undrafted, and he went there.
Exactly. Like you said, it ain't all about where you drafted. Like you said, it's all about can you take advantage of the opportunities when given. Like you said, you saw a reason why they got rid of Frank Darby because like you said, Zay Malone, Josh Ali, like these guys are pushing for that wide receiver 5 spot.
The Sexton kid, he's picking it up. They got so many guys, like even Carlos Washington Jr., who's a rookie himself, he's starting to get it. So it's like, yeah, like do we like Frank Darby? And of course I do. But I don't give a damn about all that dancing shit. I can go online and fucking hire on goddamn dance. Man, go to a damn Braves game and watch damn what's the dude that be running and start running around that damn track?
Oh, you're talking about the freeze.
I raced against him.
I was just gonna say
that. Do we want to be reminded?
them done with racing. Well, you
That
talking
motherfucker,
about somebody who was,
that
yeah,
motherfucker
he been.
dusted the socks off your head. I'm not gonna try it.
I know.
Boy, shit. I give you about 15 yards, ball. All of a sudden, you just gonna hear me. We'll be looking like that SpongeBob episode.
I did it.
Exactly, right there. I need it. But y'all ain't right. Ghost Peppers here said not much you can ask from Ritter. Let's not forget they were back-to-back flags. O line in the red zone. My only issue was Ritter had multiple open receivers.
The back fags. So we got that. We got to get that right. It wasn't no back flag. Them motherfucker was called a flag every single play from the very first play all the way down to the last play. I like
Right.
that. That's one thing I like. I really despise when refs in the NFL feel like they got to be like in the middle of a game. It's like it just takes away from the game itself. Nobody wants to watch that. Nobody complain. Pay their money, hard-earned money to see you throw flags. 10 flags in a quarter, bro. Like that right there, just in itself, that's inexplicable. That like you can't do that. I don't give a damn if like you're trying to say the person. Nobody pays for that. At some point, it's got to get that right. I understand there's the preseason, but again, I don't want to see that. That's the same thing why the NBA changed their rules as far as them, them James Harden, whatever the hell you want to call it. Like they changed the rule because nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see people flopping in the NBA no more. Like they going away from that. So it's like I know I'm going off on a tangent, but like this is why people pay their hard earned money. They want to see quality product. They don't want to see the rep throwing flags. It's disgusting, bro.
And kind of getting on this second part of this comment here where he said my issue with Ritter had multiple open receivers but toes to scramble. Like you said, this is like this is where we believe that Arthur Smith kind of showed in the film room of like you said, when you see this, like you said, you just better make sure you
Yeah.
get the patience. But like you said, this is the thing, like this is the first time you've seen him with Kyle Pitts. This is the first time you've seen him with a Mac Hollins. This is the first time you've seen with John Smith. This is the first time you've seen him with a whole bunch of different receivers. Like you said, really outside of Dre London, this is a brand new receiving core for him. Now, like you said when he chose to scramble, like you said, that's gonna be kind of like one of those highlighted mistakes that it can be corrected. But that's what the preseason is for you to get your fuck ups out the way.
Yes.
Because once you mess up, you know what you need to do to prevent it again.
That's why they call it dress rehearsal.
Exactly. Say it again, Don. What they call it?
That's why it's called dress rehearsal.
Exactly. Like even with a couple of the open throws that he had where folks said where it looked like he kind of missed off the target a little bit. Like you said, that's antsy. That, like I said, that's preseason. Like you said, once the season comes, okay, he see it again. He knows, okay, I'm not gonna get so damn excited to see these guys open that I damn near fuck up. But the main thing that he did was, despite it not being like, okay, right there on the numbers, he still put it in the area where the guys can make a catch. Trust me. Do y'all want to relive Marcus Mariota all over again?
Hell no.
But you don't want a quarterback out here throwing if he's not comfortable. That's another thing. I don't want my quarterback throwing because the guy open. I want him throwing because he's comfortable doing so. A lot of guys make throws that they're not comfortable making. I'm saying that comes in time to get in rhythm. You're gonna miss receivers that are open. That's just something that's something that just don't happen in NFL. You're gonna miss guys that are open. So I'm not worried about that. Again, it's all about being decisive as a quarterback and being fast and quick in what he sees. So if he decides that he wants to run first, he take one, two. You rarely get to your third receiver anyway in this league. If you get into your third or fourth option, like obviously you got the pass protection and that's bad pass rush, but like you want your quarterback to say, all right, one, two, get rid of the ball. Like if he's saying one, two, three, yeah, like that's those guys aren't obviously we got good pass protection, but we're not those guys not. I like the quick decisions from a quarterback. That's the first thing that I look for: is quick decisions in quarterback.
Okay. Okay. So, kind of what Jay Diaz here he said. One thing I find funny is that all the people who were going crazy over Bijan being listed as the third running back. I think this is an interesting question to kind of interesting topic to talk about. Fresh man, what do you think is the reasoning behind? And I know everybody kind of heard me and Mike's take on this, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and give us your take on this. Like
Yeah, I
the
already
third
said it
string
already
running back.
too.
I mean, it really shouldn't matter what string running back he is, because last year we made history with four guys going over 250 rushing yards last year. So the man gonna get his touches. He's gonna get his yards. It really don't matter. I don't trip about stuff like that. He making them earn it. You want to be number one? Show us why you want to be number one. Either way, but you still going everybody's still going, you're gonna see everybody just as equal. You're gonna still see Tyler Algier, you're still gonna see CP, you're still gonna see him. So I mean, hey, shit, would you it's just something for them to complain about.
I think it's really just come from that fantasy football crowd that's really making a big complaint about this.
Yeah.
That's what I really think it is. Because
I'll put
these are the
$300 on them.
hmm because they got filled up with the notion that he may potentially be a 1,700-yard back this year, all purpose, by the way, not just rushing. But when they look at the third string label on him, it's like, oh man, I done drafted Bijan Robinson, and you telling me he gonna be a third string running back? You done my league up. Like, no, your stupid ass didn't wait till the season started so you can see what the hell they were gonna do.
I mean, they had Kyle Pitts listed as the second tight end his first year until the season started.
Exactly. Exactly. Like you said, it's not about giving the guy the first spot right away. And like I said, you gotta give the respect to Tyler Algier to like you said, let him be behind Tyler because Tyler earned that spot last year when they needed him to. Like you said, it's not. It's like you said, just because, my bad. Like I said, just because Bijan is the people's choice right now, don't mean he's got to be the people's choice for the head coach. He's got to do what's best for this team.
Exactly.
What you got, Don?
I don't have anything. I made my take on this. Was it last week when we talked about this?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like it's you gotta earn it. You want to be first string. Hey, it's your season to prove it. Right. We know Cordell Patterson. He's gonna be RB1, and behind him is Tyler Algier. So yeah, he was drafted. Top five, one of the best running backs came out of college since Saquon Barkley. But at the same time, you got two other guys in front of you that have been proven. So you have to earn that. Nothing's given in this offense. Nothing's given on this team. You got guys like out there like DeMarco Hellams right now, and he's playing his ass off right now. You gotta earn it.
Boy,
It's gonna be a
Wow.
tough safety room.
I think it's gonna be tough all the way around. But
Jerry Reid.
kind of getting back to like guys that I saw that I that I said could be a dark horse as far as an impact player for this offense. Um, is a real dark horse too. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Keith Smith going into the Pro Bowl as a fullback this year. Only just for the simple fact that if you look at what they're asking of him, um, you're definitely going to see a couple more runs out of him, and you're going to see some passes out of him too. Like you said, the theme is positionless football. And Keith Smith has shown you that he can run that rock and he can catch it. As long as he ain't running no 10-yard hook routes in the flat. Fucking dirt cutter. But
Oh man.
but yeah, I could definitely see Keith Smith making a big impact for this offense. As I like me personally, one of the best blocking fullbacks in this game right now. Like you said, it's not the guy that's like, well, most fullbacks is like, oh man, he's Lorenzo Neal and um Larry Centers and all that, Bob Christian. Now, like I said, Patrick DeMarco, like he doesn't stand out like that. But when you watch that tape closely, you look at some of the runs that Bijan had. Keith Smith was leading the way. Hat on a hat, baby. That's what you want from your fullbacks. Anybody, anybody else got anything else? We could start doing the Q&A right now. Anybody got anything else? Noah said Mac Hollins could almost be another TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
He's just a bigger version of TJ Houshmandzadeh.
And TJ Houshmandzadeh was a big dude, but yeah, this dude kind of he's on way bigger than TJ
TJ, yeah.
And like you said, TJ Houshmandzadeh was one of those guys who was like a 7th-round pick that they didn't think was going, that most people didn't think was going to do a damn thing.
Man,
I remember playing on Madden. They didn't even have his full name on the goddamn game.
You couldn't fit it on there.
They probably couldn't spell it.
Man, let me tell you, man, those Oregon State receivers, man, because you know he went to school with Ocho Cinco, man.
Yeah.
Man, those guys up there, man, they were balling.
Yeah, because I think they all. Yeah, I think they all went to junior college with Steve Smith too.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a very interesting wide receiving core for a junior college team. But
let me say something real quick, because it's something I saw on Twitter, and this is no shot at anybody, but I saw on Twitter. A shout out to Scott Coco. I don't know how to hear you say his name.
Caracawak.
Caracasic, something like that. But there's something that I've been saying. We've been saying is, how many times have you heard me say the Falcons offense is similar to the 49ers and the Chiefs?
We've been saying that for the last year and a half.
We see on Twitter, and it's like, oh, y'all break this stuff down. I was like, I don't want to have this is why we say just watch what we're doing. We're telling you guys this. We talk a lot of time. We be a whole year ahead of a lot of these creators. You go on Twitter and you think it's news, and we've been saying this stuff. It's a lot like what the 49ers are doing. What Arthur Smith is doing, and the guy who put me onto this is really done. He the one who put me on Arthur Smith. Kev the one who put me on to Desmond Ritter. Like, and when you study both of those guys, that's what you see. You see a lot of San Francisco, and you see a lot of Kansas City Chiefs. It's the same formations. Kansas City Chiefs, they use a lot of pistol formations. That's a college formation for the most part. And they've been using that to do two things. It's for max protection, and it's to put a quarterback in the center position where he can get rid of the ball quick.
Wait a minute. What is this? Hmm. Ooh, yeah. I can see. I don't know. I just looked up. It's a website called hostedstats.com. I'm finna name 5 teams, well, 16. I'm gonna name 10 teams here: the Kansas City Chiefs, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Detroit Lions, Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco 49ers, Cincinnati Bengals, Philadelphia Eagles, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, y'all probably wondering why I named these 10 teams.
Yeah, the Bucks don't need to even be in the same lineup as us.
Right. These 10 teams are these are the top 10 teams as far as yak yardage.
Hmm.
Kansas City had almost 2,800 yards worth of yak yardage. 2797. So if I put in Patrick Mahomes, okay, he threw for 5,250 yards this past season. Almost 3,000 of that came from yak yardage receivers. Receivers yards after catch. And this is essentially is one of the formulas as far as a lot of those teams who were successful. Because those were a lot of successful teams we saw in that top 10 outside of Tampa Bay. Well, we knew because they throw the ball damn near 150 times a game. But a lot of those teams relies on guys that can get yardage after catching. Like I said, it could be a quick slant, it could be a quick hook, anything. But as long as you allowing and having the type of receivers that can make something happen out of nothing is what does wonders for these offenses. This is
So,
why Mike had been saying for the last year is this team is similar philosophies to the Kansas City Chiefs because that's what their whole offense is built on is yardage.
hmm not deep plays, not explosive plays. Explosive plays, anything that's over 20 yards, 20 yards more in the passing game, and running game, anything over 70 yards, right? 70 yards is in the running game. So, like, what I always say is like you. One thing about the Falcons offense, you don't have to have the deep pass. They're not worried about the deep pass. That's why you go out and get guys like these guys are good at breaking tackles. Breaking the tackles, y'all kind of, it's like in Yak Yards. I obviously know what that is, but like those are the things that really you look at the game, you go back and look at Jerry Rice. I always bring up Jerry Rice because it's like the West Coast system. You never see Jerry Rice like catching a lot of deep passes. Most of a lot of his big plays came off plants and he took them to the house. Same thing with T.O. And we saw with even Deshaun Jackson too, uh, when he was with Andy Reid in Philadelphia. A lot of this stuff became because through a lot of dig routes. That's one, but a lot of drag they use in order to like I said, all in his hands so he can use his feet. That's all you want. You want the ball out of the quarterback's hands so he can get the ball to the playmakers and he can make stuff happen. But see, you look at Tyreek Hill, man, that man too can do 30. You just see him get the ball out of his hand and let those Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill do their thing. It's all about getting the ball out of your hand, man.
Okay. Like you said, on the app right now, there's a lot of chats that's in here that that I can't see as far as what we're doing now. So I got it here on my phone. I want to give a shout out to Kiara Lyric's mom. She said she felt like the Bengals coach killed our momentum with the late challenge. That's why he lost those two challenges. Yeah, I'm about to say them was some stupid ass
Yeah,
challenges,
they
man. That's
were.
them was some dumb ass challenges. Like,
Yeah.
bro, what the hell is you doing?
He was just trying to slow our momentum down.
And like that catch that I think was Drake, was it Drake London or Matt Collins?
It was Drake.
I was literally sitting right there when he caught the ball on the sideline, and I'm like, even I can see that's a damn catch. But I digress.
But like you said, that's just one of those things where you challenge hoping to get it rescinded, and it just looked like, well, what the hell was you thinking?
It's preseason, my guy. Why are you challenging anything?
Yeah, yeah. But like you said, just with the players is too. Like you said, you get your fuck ups out the way. Now, like you said, as a coach, you still got to be a little bit more strategic with the flag. You just can't throw the challenge flag just because you're trying to stop something from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But we've seen challenges don't work too well, and it's like, and now when you need that challenge, you can't challenge like, damn.
And you lost 2 timeouts.
Exactly. Let's see what else we got. Shout out to Coach. Coach is in the chat, man. He's saying what's happening to everybody. Baby J says, as a pure corner, are y'all more confident in D. Alford or Clark Phillips?
The Clark he doesn't have the size to play outside like that. Not that is the end all be all. He can, going up a bit. For one, if you look at what Cincinnati did the entire game, they were just throwing the ball, a lot of back shoulder throws. And the shorter corners, they're very good athletes, but a lot of times that put them as a disadvantage. So the taller receivers, taller corners are, better suited for those back shoulder throws. So it's like I like Clark Phillips, but he's better suited inside because of his skills and height. You always want to put the shorter, quicker guys in the middle of the field. Hit linebacker, hit safeties. You want to put those guys. Not all safeties small, but for the most part, the bigger, stockier guys, shorter guys, you want them in the middle of the field.
Hey man. Yeah, like I said, D Offer has the experience right now as far as that. He's got like a multitude of things. Uh, I wouldn't necessarily use Clark Phillips' height as a disadvantage to him. I don't
Outside,
think
not inside. Outside.
not even with him being outside. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a disadvantage, but once again, it's just going to come down to the front seven. See, like you said, if like the front seven knocking heads off, you could put Vern Troyer at corner and he'll make a damn play.
Still, you can't kill. Don't
He's like, "Yee, yee." Nah, but yeah, um, yeah, like I said, Clark Phillips got a lot of heart though. So like
Yeah.
we've seen corners like that. We've seen the Brent Grimes and the Antoine Winfields, the guys like that that may not necessarily have the size to play outside, but like I said, the skill itself can oversee that height. But I get what you're saying though. I definitely get what you're saying. What you got on that, Don?
you could have said, never mind.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, man.
No, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna. I forgot where I was for a second, so I'm not.
I think he was imagining mini me out there playing corner. You just see, eee!
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I like our DBs. Oh, news came out today that Okuda could be back as early as week 1.
Oh, talk about Okuda. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah. So for those that may not know, the news is a possibility Jeff Okuda may be back week 1.
Yep. So, um, we got so much depth in our secondary. So, I'm not gonna say that we can just throw anybody out there. But one thing about Jared Gray, he is gonna like move his guys around. You may end up seeing Terrell may play in nickel. It all depends on who we're going up against, on who our opponent's going to be. So just get what I'm trying to say. Just get familiar with how our secondary is going to end up being, because there might be some plays that we may end up not having a CUDA out there. We may have Clark Phillips out there, or we may
Okay.
have instead of having Richard Grant out there, we may have Helens out there. Like I said, I'm loving what I've seen out of Helens, man, these past couple games. So he had a turnover in each game so far.
Mhm.
And
I love the way he tackles. He
yes,
makes great form tackling. Full
yes,
on wrap up, drive through. Hey.
Hey. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Since you said
Mike Hughes is looking good out there.
Mhm.
Um, D Alford, like I'm just trying to figure out, like, are we gonna be able to keep all these guys?
I see the two guys I'm thinking is gonna be gone is gonna be Cornell Armstrong and Darren Hall.
Yeah,
hmm,
I think somebody's going to be traded. I think quite a few guys could possibly be traded for a couple of picks. And
since you say that,
guys,
who would you say could be a possibility for a trade like that?
I
Because
think,
Justin
if I'm
Hawkins.
yeah, I think Hawkins is that, like, for one, the way Arthur is talking about Helms, I think he really like Helms. And there's no disrespect to Hawkins. Like, Hawkins hasn't gotten a lot of play in preseason like that. So it's like we know what he can do. He does have the skills. We know he can play, but man, Helms is like Helms. Whew, he's just playing out of his mind right now, man.
He
He,
making it hard to keep him off the field.
exactly,
Hitman.
say that again. Say that again. Fresh. What the hell?
He's making it hard to keep him off the field.
Yeah.
You gonna have to trade him out for somebody.
Right. Yeah, man. And like you said, that is what the theme of this team is, man. Like you said, you show up, you show up, or you get thrown out. You got one or two options. Um, and it kind of doesn't surprise even the fact when they did draft Helen. Everybody has to remember he was a defensive captain. He led that defense in tackles. I don't know if it's necessary turnovers, but he was like the number one tackler on that Alabama defense
I
Yep.
think he had
last
4 picks in his career.
He's a team
There
captain.
at
He was a
that
team captain on that defense. So
year. So you're looking at the kind of build of a guy that they're looking for.
yeah,
And the fact that he's coming out here and he's making these plays, he's being aggressive. But he's being smartly aggressive.
Yes.
Let's put that right. Smart, intellectually aggressive.
but you know what though, man. The thing is, like we just said about the captain, him being captain, like Nick Saban. Nick Saban does not just choose anybody to be his captain for one, and then two, like we know we got Huxtable on our defensive staff. Where Huxtable was at last year, he was at Alabama.
Bama, Bama.
Bama. We got another question here. Kenya Lawson here said, "What defensive scheme do you think you can run to stop our offense with all of our weapons?" That's a good hypothetical right there. What do you think defenses are going to have to do to stop the potential of this Falcons offense?
Position, time of possession. It's really not much you can do when the team run the ball as well as the Falcons do. You have to play a different style of game when it comes down to that uh beating the Falcons. Like you can say you can play man, but you can play zone. But with the tight ends and the running backs, that's where they Yak Yards come in. So the offense in itself is designed to attack the middle of the field, whether it's in man and zone. If you play zone, you're really gonna be in trouble because you got a
Mm.
guy like Scotty Miller and you have KP Kyle Pitts who can you put see this is why I said somebody said that like that they rather keep Frank Darby. It's like why do we need Scotty Miller? Scotty Miller is more schematic and important to his team than a Frank Darby. Why? But you have to account for his speed. If he ends up getting beating someone deep, guess what? You got a guy with free running. Obviously, you got him running free, but like you have to account for that speed. You can't let him get behind you. And you have a Kyle Pitts. You have to focus on him with a safety. So having Kyle Pitts and Scotty Miller on the same side, your safeties are going to have to play more of a cover two, and then that forces obviously the linebackers to focus on Desmond Ritter. Like Desmond Ritter, when you focus on Desmond Ritter, guess what? You got Drake London in the middle of the field. So those guys are very schematically important to this team. You need speed. Okay, the need for speed is great. I threw a little game of reference out there so y'all too slow.
Not the y'all slow statement.
Man,
That's slow, a little too slow on that. The need for speed.
What the hell?
That was one of my
Need,
favorite
talking
games.
about Need for Speed. I remember Need for Speed High Pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
That first song came out. Do you need a little finger, jiggy jiggy? Of a good song flavor. Let me hit you to the next song, Savior. That was the one game. That's the one game everybody was having fun running from the goddamn cops. I tell you that much.
hmm
All right. All right, we got a few more minutes. I got a couple more questions here. So Ghost Peppers here said, what are y'all thoughts about PFF giving Jalen Mayfield a 28 grade versus the
I'll
Bengals?
give this done. I'll concede.
No, you go ahead, man.
No, I'm
No,
conceding.
no, 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 no. I want you to go ahead because I don't want nobody thinking I'm biased. Just go ahead, man.
PFF is a fucking moron. Okay, they some fucking idiots. If you saw 28.7 grade against the Bengals when the dude literally how many fucking sacks did he give? That's what I want to know. I think anybody could tell me that. Like did you see him give up sacks? You probably didn't.
no.
Yeah.
Did you see him give the guys get on him? Yeah, you probably saw that. But if it doesn't matter if a guy isn't how can I say this? If a guy ain't giving up sacks, how bad can he be? That's the whole point of playing tackle, right? I give up sacks.
If you give
And like
up, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'm just saying that I'm trying my because the people be like, well, you of course you like Mayfield because he went to Michigan. Like that. That's not the main reason. Like my thing is a 28. That was a grade, right? A 28.
hmm
Like that means this man gave up a sack on every play. Like, man, it's just dumb how PFF sometimes grade some players, man. And like people call me biased. Like, no, the bias is on them. Like you pretty much telling us y'all don't like Mayfield just by saying that y'all don't like him. By the grade that y'all giving this man.
I mean, did we not see Tyler Vrabel? And you trying to tell me with a straight face that
Yeah, I
Vrabel
don't know.
was better than, man, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like we
struggled.
gotta stop. Like you can't tell me a guy that didn't give up a bunch of sacks.
Weber struggled. Schaefer, he struggled. Like, come on now.
And he was the worst one out of them. Come on, stop. Like
And then he was playing at a position on top of that.
Yeah, he playing left tackle. I told people like if he played, Mayfield is better at the right side. Now we know he's never going to play right guard as long as Lidstrom can suit up. But right tackle, a backup right tackle behind Caleb McGarry, he looked good. And he looked good last week against Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what you're essentially looking at Jalen Mayfield's role on this team is he is a swing tackle. He
Yeah,
is a guy. He is a backup generator. Anything happens to anyone on the offensive lineman, you already know he's got experience at the guard. You saw him playing left tackle this past game. You saw him playing right tackle the last game. Shoot, this third game, you might see this man line up at right guard when Chris Lester come out.
they
And
experienced it.
yeah, but the thing about it is you need those type of guys as backups on your offensive line just in case anything happens. Like Don would tell you, like I tell you, like you said, Mayfield is a tackle. He's not a guard.
And then not only that, this offense is not going to put him in position to do what he's not good at. We're going to run the ball first off and foremost. So
And exactly when, especially when you're putting them in a position where they're running the football, that's where he is best suited at. It is what it is. Now, when we're talking about PFF grades, do I need to read the definition all over again?
oh boy, they don't even know, man. They don't even know how they grade. It's like, look, numbers for PFF of the people who qualified to even like grade. It's like they got like
Hold on.
3,000 people, and like 30 people out of those 3,000
Yeah.
are
Hold
qualified
on,
to
hold
even.
on, hold on. Let me read this to you. Let me read you. I'm finna learn y'all about PFF. It says the PFF. So they got 600. They got 600 employees, but 10% of them are trained to where they can grade plays. So out of 600 people, hold on. Let's do the math on. Let's do the mathematics on that. Okay, so we take 600. We multiply that by 0.10. So out of 600 people, well, that's common damn math, but whatever. Only 60 people are trained to grade plays. So somebody wasting money over there. And the thing is, the way that they grade things on everything. They grade stuff on did you get beat on the first move type shit.
the way he ran to the line, that's a fix.
Exactly. His back pedal was not fast enough. Oops, that's -1 point.
Mm-hmm. His back flap showing. Oops, that's -10 points.
Like so like I said, and the thing is, we saw Marlon Davidson get a 100 PFF grade the year before last,
One play.
where the only play that he made was a pick six on Tom Brady, but was literally non-existent mostly the whole game.
What the hell are you talking about, Anthony White? Like, of course you're gonna make him a swing tackle.
Oh Lord!
So hold on, let's ask this question. So if knock on wood, and y'all better knock on some of the most precious wood ever. If Jake Matthews go down with the injury, who in the hell is going to back him up?
That's why I'm like, why would you even ask that question? That's why you draft backup That's why you draft offensive lineman to begin with, so you can prepare for what's to come. Because
Yeah.
injuries are going to come. That's why he was at left guard. That's why he was at right guard. That's why he was at right tackle. Now he's at left tackle. Like these, like I'm see. I know him. I know he's insinuating because he's not looking great, quote unquote great, or he's not quote unquote standing out and doing the things that we think a top level player should do. Then he's basically non-existent. But this is what we always talk about. We always talk about with our players and having guys that can be in multiple positions. This is why you don't trade a CP. CP is what? He's a guy that you can plug in wide receiver. You can put him in the back. You can put him at punt return, kick return. He can do multiple four positions with one guy. It's the same thing with Jalen Mayfield. You can play him at left tackle, left guard, right tackle. Those four positions right there. Something go down, you go to need that. So like, why is that even a question? That's what I wonder. Why is that even a question?
You also have so many linemen on your team for his depth. So if you got a guy that can pretty much be a jack of all four of those positions, that you pretty much got a good investment right there. And not only that, man, like it takes lot. I'm tired of saying this, and I've been saying this for a year in and year out. It takes linemen a while to develop. Jalen Mayfield, yes, this is his third year. But let's be real. This is like his second year in the league. He didn't play last year.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get this man time. Look at Caleb McGarry. Was Caleb McGarry balling not his first year? No. It literally took Caleb McGarry 3 or 4 years for him to get to it right now. Chris Lindstrom, yes. Okay, we got a stud in that right guard spot. Even Jake Matthews, his first couple of years, he kind of struggled a little bit. It takes linemen a few years to develop.
It took for the Atlanta Falcons to become a running football team and commit to running the football for everybody to look at Caleb McGarry in a whole different light.
Yep, and I told y'all. So y'all don't want to look. I'm telling y'all, look. Just call us the street prophets from now on. Hey, we the street prophets. All right, y'all gonna get enough.
I'm okay. I'm okay with just being called outcast.
Look, we that team, but we've been saying it. If you focus, this is how you protect your offensive lineman. You don't protect offensive linemen by throwing the ball 50 times a game. Because guys, have you ever seen a big guy running backwards? I just want to let you know. This is a common. Have you ever seen a big guy running backwards?
I ain't never really seen him running forward, but
See, that's what I'm talking about.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why majority of offensive linemen wear knee braces.
Mm-hmm. So these are the common sense things like what we talk about. You don't want your big guys running backwards. You want these guys going forward where they can be angry and they can be big. That's how you're going to get the best out of them. So it's no secret why Taylor McGarry and a lot of these guys are succeeding. Why? Because they're going forward and they get to be nasty. That's what they are. Big guys are nasty. Most big guys are absolutely nasty and they want to. But they want to fall on you. You're 330 pounds. I'm watch this little. Let's keep it real.
Exactly. But we're gonna go ahead and wind it down for the night, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna get y'all kind of used to the hour type shows here. Like I said, hey man, hey Fresh man, you wanna go ahead and plug yourself? You got any last final thoughts you want to get off your chest?
Nah, I think I got it all out. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got it all
You
out.
got it all out. You know. Oh,
Hey.
actually, one thing I would like to point out, I like our linebacker core. I don't think that's going to be as weak as people perceive it to be. I like seeing the linebackers that we've been, cultivating over here. They've been making some plays, and that's one area that I've been really starting to love watching play because they are coming downhill, making tackles, not pussyfooting around, not crouching tiger, hitting, dragging around
Kung Fu
motherfuckers.
kick.
You know what I'm saying? Now Olayin motherfuckers and shit, they coming downhill and they smacking people in the mouth. And that's what I
Okay.
like to see my backers do. So
Well,
shout out to them.
your linebacker core can't be bad if your front four ain't is like men built like mountains, and they can eat up blocks and impose their will on the opposing offensive line. So you got to give them credit too.
They already getting the credit. They the first wave of love. I'm so happy about how we picked up all our players, man. I just really can't wait to really start seeing game plans put into action.
Right.
And seeing like how that little quarterback was doing all that running at the beginning of last game. Let us have a game plan, and he been put on his ass throughout the course of the game. All that running he was doing at the end would not be happening.
Hey, you just hit on something. We're gonna talk about that off air, but you done hit on something. I got an idea for you. Mike, you got any final thoughts that you want to get out?
Yeah, why is Lizzo making motherfuckers go to New York for?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Did I'm about to say Lizzo. Wait, what the hell?
She got motherfuckers doing strange things for bananas and walking to New York to get hurt.
Oh man, she getting her P Diddy on. Go get some cheesecake.
That's all.
Oh man, that's another time. That's another show for another. That's a subject for another show, boy. Because I got some things to say about her, but we about to.
K-Styles face on that. What I knew he because I know how he feels.
Bruh, she gets on my damn nerves most of the damn time. How the
K-Styles do not like Lizzo, so I did that because I knew he was like he does not
like I said, it's another subject for another show. God damn it!
I got a takeaway.
Go ahead.
I got a takeaway, guys, and I need everybody listening to me very carefully. Never eat jalapenos and wasabi on the same day.
Why the hell we thought this?
You know what? Anybody even think about that? That was a bad idea.
Never eat jalapeno peppers and wasabi on the same day.
Man, boy, you gonna be shooting flames out the crack of your ass. That's what yeah. Hey, look. I'm about to say, y'all ever seen a blowtorch? That's gonna be done right there. You gonna have to get a new toilet.
No, it's my heart. It's my indigestion right now, man. My chest is killing me.
Man, hey, look, I can't do hot spicy foods like that anyway. So that's a heck no for me from the very beginning.
I love spicy foods.
I like jalapenos and stuff too, but goddamn, man, not with wasabi. Nah, bro, you talking about a death sentence right there, but. But like I said, y'all definitely make sure y'all go ahead and, like you said, continue to support Atlanta Falcon Nation as well as Mad Mike Sports. Hey, make sure y'all hit your boy Fresh.
I'll put the link in the community tab, so head over there. I want to see at least 3 Oh man, let's get at least subscribed.
Let's get him to at least 300 by the end of the week.
What up, fresh is our turn, baby.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. Hey man, hey, when the next game video you gonna be putting out, man?
I was thinking
put
about
that out?
going live tonight, actually. I
Okay,
went
going.
live a little bit last night on that Batman. I was like, man, I got to get this game done. I be taking forever to play it because I be doing so much other stuff. I be
Right.
like, let me go ahead and get it in. I was most definitely gonna do it after this show. Give me something to eat, and then go live with it.
Okay, definitely. Like I said, it's your boy Fresh. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all show him some love. As well as if you haven't subscribed to the Heavy Hitters Live, y'all make sure you subscribe to that channel. Like I said, that's gonna be the channel for the Heavy Hitters show. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to that. And also tune in to the 6-man combo tomorrow. I have no idea what the hell we're gonna talk about. We're probably gonna figure it out right before the show starts. So until next time, people, man, we ain't here to play. We here to stay.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gotta go home.
You got to get the hell out of here.
Deuces.